a state came up with a law that said so long as a notary, that's official, that's recognized, certified that you cast your ballot on Election Day and it was delivered later by whatever means, common carrier or not, what in your theory of the preemptive effect of this statute would preclude that law?
I think 2 points on that, Justice Gorsuch. One, I think, is that...
Pick your best.
Well, I think one's kind of a point in our favor and one's kind of a point against our friends, which is that there's a finality of submitting it to an official and...
Yeah, it's been notarized by, well, how about a justice of the United States Supreme Court? Is that official enough for you?
I mean, it's pretty official. I don't think it's been submitted.
That's pretty official.
It's pretty good, Your Honor, but I don't think it kind of hits submission to the state.
Okay. Well, I wanted to explore. So that's not submitted to the state, even if it's notarized, an affidavit. It was final on the day of, and somebody brings it into the state offices a week or 3 months later. That doesn't count. But if it goes into the mail, it does. What in the statute? What words in the statute would you have us read that rule into?
Well, I mean, I think, just to make sure I understand, I think that's fine under my friend's view, too, Your Honor. I mean, a notary could be...
I'm asking about your view, counsel.
Sure. So I think...
You're saying that's not fine, and I want to understand what in the federal law preempts that.
Well, I think, number one, I just am not, at least as I'm understanding the hypothetical, it doesn't appear to be submission to the state, Your Honor.
It gets submitted to the state 3 weeks later, just not by common carrier.
Well, if what you're saying, Your Honor, is that a notary has been deemed a sufficient ballot receiver under state law, then
yes.
I think...
Then that's okay, too. Okay, what if state law... So now you're saying that is okay.
I think it may depend on how... what the level of officiality
well,
is.
The state says it's official, by God. When a Supreme Court justice or perhaps just a notary says it's official, that's good enough under your... It has to be, I think. And if that's okay, why can't a state say, how about a time-stamped video showing that I voted on Election Day? Here I am filling out my ballot, and then my brother or maybe some aggregator of ballots brings it in a week or 3 later. And that's got to be okay, too, doesn't it?
I think it's still just... I keep coming back, Justice Gorsuch, to this pedigree of submitting it to a state. I mean, I think as a good example...
Well, the state says that's official. State says that's fine. Ballot aggregators are great. And so long as it's a time-stamped video or a notary or maybe a Supreme Court or who knows what, the librarian says you cast it on the day of the election, then we're good to go, right?
I mean, I do still have some concern that